Bake your root vegetables ahead of time.
Hey everyone, welcome. I am back with another video, and on today's video we'll be making delicious fall recipes. We're going to celebrate the fall coming up to October and play around with pumpkins and make different types of recipes with pumpkin and fall flavors. I am so excited for this series. We're going to make multiple videos of fall ingredients. I can't wait to share them with you. And now let me show you the ingredients. Here we have our easy ingredients: soy milk, sweet potato, vanilla bean powder, and a whole lot of pumpkin. Now let me show you how to put it together. Okay, so these are the ingredients for our filling, our pumpkin filling. It's going to be 2 garnet yams. We're going to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla bean powder. So we have our sweet potato here. This is about 2 cups of sweet potato. And we are going to add 2 cups of pumpkin. Since pumpkin doesn't have a lot of starch like sweet potato, we need to use something starchy like sweet potato. Sweet potato is one of the most starchy and luscious ingredients that you can use for your fillings. You can use any sweetener you want, but I want to use maple syrup for this one. And I'm going to add 3 tablespoons. And you could use maple syrup, date syrup, or coconut sugar. Those are the ones that I use a lot. I'm going to add some vanilla extract. Even with the vanilla bean powder, I want to add a little more boldness. And now the last thing that I'm going to add is some non-dairy milk, a half a cup, until this mixture is smooth. It's okay in texture, but I'm going to add a little bit more sweet potato. So I'm adding 3 cups of sweet potato, 1 more cup. I want to make sure that the filling is not too pumpkin-y, because pumpkin is a little bit on the watery side. It's not that starchy, so I need to add more sweet potato so the filling can set. So for our raw crust, I'm going to be using a cup of walnuts. We are going to use 2 cups of oats. And this is going to be a raw crust. And the last thing we want is some dates. So we want to add 5 dates. That's the second one, third, fourth, and fifth. I'm going to add some cinnamon, and that's it. And we want it to be able to come together. Now, if you see that it's not coming together, we will add more dates. So I added 5. Now I'm going to add 3 more. 2, 3, and 1 for good luck. And now I'm also going to add a handful more of walnuts to put it together a little bit more. And now let's blend it. So as we can see, our crust comes together very nicely. Cool. This is ready. We're going to give it one more blitz. So for our crust, we are just going to add it to our favorite tart pan. We may not need all of this, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely. At least remove half of it. Alright, cool. So we just organize it in your favorite pan. Alright, so I don't want to press it down too much because I do want to release it. And I don't want it to fall. I want it to stay intact. Okay, so this is going to go into the refrigerator. So I ended up adding our mixture to a blender to make it smooth. And I added 326 grams of sweet potato. I added more because I just think it needs it. It gives it that creamy velvety look that I am looking for. This will make a beautiful pumpkin pie. And we just add a good amount to the pie crust. An amazing recipe it is. Just the filling comes out a lot more liquidy when it is pumpkin. That's why it's good to add a different ratio of a different ingredient. You can add any type of pumpkin, maybe even a potato, just to give it that starchy balance. Well, anyways, this is going to go into the refrigerator overnight. I am going to seal it, and we'll see you tomorrow to see the end result. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to seal it and add it to the refrigerator to let it set overnight. I have other pie tarts here. Just going to add some crust. To the pie tarts. Okay. So we just add the filling. And this one's like rustic. And there you go. What are you doing there, little kitty. Now, all I want to do is add some pumpkin spice at the very top, because we didn't add any pumpkin spice in the filling. I wanted to add it at the top. Let me just add some pumpkin spice at the very top. A little cinnamon. And that's all, friends. As you can see, the crust holds its shape really well. This beautiful pie is elegant and beautiful. So let's give it a taste. Taste test. We want to make sure that the custard is well set and every slice is separate. Oh yes. And that's exactly how you want it. You want the custard to remove from every slice. Oops. And I prefer more filling than crust. Wow. This is good. This is really good. And as you can see, it separates from the pie, creating an amazing filling.